All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for, racing at Bristol. Pudge and Richie Joplin have the front row. Colby Whipple and Jeremy Root on the second row. Cody Kennedy, Clay Kirchenbauer on the third row. Jacob Morgan and Tyler Ott on the fourth row. Austin Minute, Blake Veekin round out your top 10. Justin Swafford and Aaron Brill starting 11th and 12th. 13th will be DJ the Iceman Kenner. Ryan McDaniel starts in 14th. Jeffrey Goodpaster in 15th. Dustin Slover 16th. Edmund Jones in 17th. Brian Hewitt starts in 18th. Mike Brown in 19th. And Brandon Newby starts in 20th. Darren Silva starts in 21st. Patrick Pieper is not starting the race. He is in race control. And a huge shout out to Patrick Pieper stepping out of the car, hopping into race control, keeping these boys in line. We know how hard it is to keep this group in line. Pudge is ready to go. He is lighting it up. Easy, Pudge. It's a Ford. Waiting for everybody to take the grid. There will be a few seconds delay due to Patrick Pieper not taking to the grid. Kevin Gerard wishing everybody good luck tonight, and here we go. We're about to go racing. They begin the roll off the front straightaway. Pudge in control up front. Richie Joplin right beside him. Several of the drivers talking about wanting to use that high line, getting it worked in early here tonight. Expect to see a lot of trucks up on the high side. One more time around. Pudge leads them off. Pretty impressive. Pudge didn't get any practice here tonight. First lap out for qualifying, lost control of the car. Got it gathered up, went to pit road, took off again, and managed to get on the pole. Patrick Pieper is going to have his hands full here tonight in Bristol. Pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag is in the air there, down and away at Bristol Motor Speedway. Everybody makes it through 1 and 2 clean. A lot of single file throughout, but up front it's a side-by-side battle. Richie Joplin leads lap 1. Pudge had a little bobble off turn 4. And another bobble off turn 2, trying to keep that truck down. Jeremy Root already up to third, looking for second. Blake Veekin already jumping up a couple of spots into 8th now. Clay Kirchenbauer is on the move as well. Clay now up into the top 5 in 5th. Cody Kennedy 6th, Tyler Ott 7th, Veekin in 8th, Austin Minute in 9th, Swowski in 10th. Caution is out for the first time tonight on lap 4. Let's see what happens. Several drivers involved. Good pastor side by side with Edmund Jones. DJ is loose out front and a big stack up behind. What happened to DJ? Did he have any help from the 20? Oh, the 20 just gets a little bit of a push. Ryan gets into that, but Ryan, no damage. Drivers do have to be careful. Remember, there is an incident point limit in effect tonight. Also, there are no fast repairs for this race. So any damage has to be fixed the old-fashioned way on pit road, which is what Mike Brown and Brandon Newby are doing right now. All right, who had the guess on lap 4? Nobody guessed lap 4. DJ Kenner did not come in. He will have extra wear, possibly flat spotting the tires here. They only have 6 total sets of tires for tonight. 6 sets of tires, no fast repairs. Things are going to get a little bit interesting. Here's another interesting note. 170 lap race, they can go 130 laps on fuel. Will anybody be crazy enough to try and stretch fuel all the way to the end, especially after a stop around lap 40 or 50? Should be getting 1 to green. This time, Richie Joplin is taking the lead here early. Restarts this season on the green flag. Lights are out on the pace truck. They are going racing again next time by. Down into turn 3, just over a half mile. These guys are running 14.8 second laps here tonight. This one's going to fly by. Pace truck is in. Richie Joplin leads them out of 4. Green flag back in the air. Hudge gets an amazing launch up on the high side. Can roll Richie, gets a bobble. They almost touch on the backstretch. And Richie is going to clear out of turn 4. Jeremy Root now looking for second. Meanwhile, it is a dogfight mid-pack. Everybody just going at it, and their tires are not fully up to temp yet. Truck still sliding all over the place, and we heard the driver saying in pre-race, man, this car, this setup is just tail happy. Jacob Morgan coming off that big win at Atlanta, currently running in 12th. Blake Viken on the move, sets his sights on Colby Whipple. Viken once back in the top 5. Justin Swanford now cracking into the top 10, right behind Austin Minnitt. Dustin Slover up 4 spots into 12th. Points leader Edmund Jones up 4 spots into 13th. Edmund, another one who had problems in qualifying, has to fight his way from the back. Brian Hewitt, another one that had massive problems during qualifying, said he is just going to be patient, try to get out of this with no incident points, play it safe, and let the cards fall where they may. Richie Joplin already has his hands full. Jeremy Root has caught him. The top three on a bit of a breakaway. Cody Kennedy in fourth, trying to run him down. Whipple back in fifth, and he's got his hands full. Blake Beacon, Clay Kirchenbauer, Tyler Ott, Austin Minute, all right behind him. Swofsky and Morgan just a little bit further back too. Up front, not a lot of battling going on yet, but they are coming into lap traffic. Things will get even more interesting here as they come by the lap car of Brandon Newby. Newby caught up in that initial incident. It looks like Mike Brown may already be out of the race. Cody Kennedy still trying to reel in the top three. Blake Beacon back in fifth, losing ground on the top four. Tyler Ott battling with Colby Whipple. Beacon now up to fifth after starting in 10th. He is starting to make his way forward. Oh, Clay cuts it down out of turn two just a little bit. Looked like that truck might have been trying to step out and he had to drive down to save it. But he carries that momentum around up top. Clay, one of those drivers that loves a loose handling car and loves riding the rim. DJ Kenner second in points, back in 15th. Ryan McDaniel currently running in 18th. Darren Silva in 17th. Aaron Brill 16th. DJ in 15th. "30 laps into this race. Only 2 leaders so far. Lap times, though, starting to dramatically fall off. Richie's fastest lap, a 14.79. Last time by, a 15.31. Already losing about half a second a lap. Root staying right there, but Root matching the lap times as they pull away from Pudge just a little bit. Lap traffic is going to be the biggest problem for the leaders. Looking from the nose of Richie Joplin's truck in the lead, you see a lap car just ahead. Not a lot of lap traffic right now, but just wait for it. He is flying around this track, running these guys down very, very quickly. Ooh, it looked like Blake Beacon may have kissed the wall that time by. And it appears that Colby Colby has been having some problems. He has drifted all the way back to 12th. Let's see. Oh, Whipple gets a bump from Tyler Ott into the inside wall. He keeps it going. He's out of the race line. No caution. Caution is now out. Different incident. Looks like Clay Kirchenbauer involved. Lap 38. Let's see what happened to Clay. Clay up on the high side. Tyler Ott down below. Oh, Clay just has nowhere to go. Has to check up and gets hit from behind. Several drivers headed to pit road. Tyler Ott, Colby Whipple, Jeffrey Goodpaster, DJ Kenner, Clay Kirchenbauer, Darren Silva, Ryan McDaniel, Brandon Newby. The top 11, no, I was waiting to see. The top 11 so far have stayed out. Looked like Jacob Morgan was thinking about coming in. Bear in mind, they can go the distance on fuel from here. Oh, now they're coming in. Pudge is in. Cody Kennedy, Blake Veekin, Edmund Jones, Jacob Morgan, Dustin Slover, Austin Minute, Aaron Brill, Brian Hewitt, all on pit road. Richie Joplin, Jeremy Root, Justin Swafford staying out. Hey, good evening, Tanya. How are you? Wow, most aggressive. Ooh, that's a tough call. You know, it is potentially Pudge's last season in full-time competition, so you know he is pushing harder than ever to get to victory lane. I'm going to have to go with the most aggressive this season is Pudge Nowski. Well, Tanya, I greatly appreciate it. And Richie is definitely jealous. We are certainly glad you're here. Richie Joplin, Jeremy Root, Justin Swafford all stayed out. Everybody else has gone to pit road. Everybody else has fresher tires. This is definitely going to make things interesting. This track is abrasive. It's not as bad as, say, Darlington or Rockingham, but this track will eat the tires up. You have to wonder about a strategy of staying out when everybody else has fresh Goodyears. Hayes' truck is in. What can that top three do on old tires? Let's find out. Green flag back in the air. Root gets a great launch. Can he clear into one? He does. Richie Joplin now to second, Swofsky in third, but Whipple on fresh tires on the high side, on the move, and here comes the Iceman. DJ Kenner back up in fifth. And Darren Silva on the attack. Darren up 13 spots into 8th. I definitely wouldn't either, Kevin. Jeremy Root, only the second driver to lead tonight. Richie Joplin back to third, but Colby Whipple on the attack. Whipple on, oh, Whipple gets the wall. Whipple definitely on the move with 4 fresh tires. He's going to easily fly by Jeremy Root. Now Whipple to the lead. Oh, there's a stack up with Pudge involved. Everybody keeps moving. No caution. What the heck just happened? Dustin Slover also involved in that. See if we can see what happens to Pudge. Right behind Richie. Tries to get the nose in under Richie. Remember, Pudge is on. Oh, Clay was coming off pit road. Pudge drifts it, saves it. What a save by Pudge and everybody around. Colby Whipple has pulled out to a 1.1 second lead over Viken. And there is a mess back behind us. Jeremy Root still holds on to third. On old tires. Long toe caution is out. Brandon, there's a truck upside down. I believe it's Newbie. Oh, Ryan McDaniel, nowhere to go. Let's take a look back just a little bit. Blake Kirchenbauer was running around down on the apron. Something significantly wrong with that truck, but and it does look like Clay is going to get a wave around on this one. Jeremy Root, Richie Joplin, Dustin Slover on pit road, along with Clay Kirchenbauer, Brandon Newby, Tyler Ott. Remember, no fast repairs here, so Newby may be on pit road for a while with repairs. Nickname is Pudge. Colby Whipple has the lead. The Iceman sitting in second. Somehow a Ford is up to third now? What in the world is going on? Crap, Colby's in a Ford too. Edmund Jones up to fourth now after starting in 17th. Cody Kennedy still holds on to the top 5. Pudge in 6th. Darren Silva up 14 spots into 7th. Jeffrey Goodpaster up 7 spots into 8th. Aaron Brill up 3 into 9th. And Brian Hewitt up 8 into 10th. They will get 1 to green this time by. Lights are out on the pace car. They stack back up side by side, ready for the restart. Pace truck is in. Colby Whipple leads them out of 4. He fires there, away, green flag back in the air. Austin Minnick gets under DJ. Austin flies it under Colby. Holy cow, through 1 and 2. Austin Minnick picks up 2 spots and goes to the lead. Colby now in second, the Iceman in third, Cody Kennedy battling with Edmund Jones for 4th. Pudge in 6th, Goodpaster in 7th, all the top 7 just stuck here nose to tail. Ryan McDaniel is back out on track, but that truck is definitely not up to speed. Richie Joplin mired back in traffic in 16th after leading earlier. Same with Jeremy Root, who currently sits in 13th, looking under Jacob Morgan for 12th. Austin Minnick opening up a small gap on Colby Whipple. Still some battling going on back behind as Cody Kennedy tries to get back past Jeffrey Goodpaster. Blake Veakin stuck behind him 2 wide. It is too early to try 3 wide at Bristol. It's never a good idea to go 3 wide at Bristol anyway, but you know in that last 30, 40 laps, everybody's going to be trying it. Edmund Jones finally clears his battle up into 4th, setting his sights on the Iceman, DJ Kenner. Hey, good evening, Richie West. Good evening, Richie West. Oh, we've got a wreck and caution is out. Pudge involved. Lap 67. Pudge there on the high side as they head off into turn 1. Pudge tried to go 3 wide, but Swarovski coming up the track. They get together. Pudge ends up in the infield. Several drivers end up stacked in there with him. Dustin Slover, Darren Silva, Brian Hewitt, all involved. Ryan McDaniel, I do believe, got stopped just before it. Let's take a look. I have no idea what Ryan was doing there. None whatsoever. Clay Kirchenbauer, well, is not a good answer. I don't like the sound of that. Tyler Ott is officially out of the race, as is Brown. Clay Kirchenbauer is 15 laps down at the moment. Brian Hewitt is back on pit road. Pudge is back on pit road. Ryan McDaniel appears to be underpowered. This could be a huge shakeup here tonight. Tanya, when Richie gets home, make him install the American Truck Sim for you. You can come trucking with us tomorrow night. I'm sorry, when Richard gets home in the morning. Yeah, all are welcome. Everybody's welcome to go trucking with us. Heck, come race with us Friday night. It's all fun and chaos. No. Ask Richie. That has never happened. Especially on a Friday night. The more chaos, the better. Have fun with the heck. Kevin, Pace truck is in. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Austin Minute trying to hold the lead on Colby Whipple. Austin clears, but man, the battle back behind there stacked up side by side. Edmund Jones trying to get past the Iceman up top. That outside line that the drivers really wanted to use is starting to come in and starting to move forward. Looks like Cody Kennedy is trapped on the bottom. Caution is out. We had a spin out of the turn. Nowski on the high side into turn one, right behind Jacob Morgan. And oh, Blake gets turned around and wow. Pudge's front bumper is about half a straightaway behind him. Pudge actually just outran his bumper to turn three. That's pretty impressive. Blakey Poo Snickerdoodle Boo Boo's having a rough night here, Steve. He needs you cheering him on. Richie ain't scared. Edmund Jones coming to pit road. It looks like Blake Viken is in. Darren Silva, Dustin Slover, Justin Swafford, Ryan McDaniel. Pudge definitely in. He needs a whole new front bumper. Jeremy Root, Brian Hewitt in. Steve, he probably could use it right about now. Austin Minute still holding the lead. Now we're looking at several different pit strategies, tire strategies here. Fuel strategy went out the window at lap 38 when the caution came out. Everybody could go the distance on fuel from there. Everybody has been to pit road since then. No telling what is going to happen from here, but a lot of drivers about to restart on cold tires, a lot of drivers about to restart on old tires. Kevin, that was a lot more info than I needed, buddy. All the drivers stacking up for the restart, and you know what we ain't done yet tonight? We ain't cranked it up yet. When the pace truck drops in, I'm going to stop talking. Y'all turn up the volume and listen to the engines roar. It is crank it up time, folks. Oh, that is all sorts of fun right there. Cody Kennedy, as you saw, made a gutsy 3 wide up the middle move to take second place. That was, wow. And Cody now looking down to the bottom. He is going to try and take the lead from Austin Minute. Austin has the advantage up top for the moment, but Cody pushing it down on the bottom. Cody has the nose ahead. Austin gets a little bit of the wall out of 2. Keeps his foot in it, though. Meanwhile, quite a battle going on. Oh, no! Jeffrey Goodpaster involved. It looks like Blakey Poo may also be involved. Caution. Back out. Lap 88. Let's see what happened here. Blake coming up behind Goodpaster. Oh, Goodpaster has to check up. Blake has to check up as well. They get together, and wow, a little excitement on the front stretch. And Edmund Jones, meanwhile, has snuck his way into the lead. The top 5 all stay out, including Jeffrey Goodpaster. He is not coming in. Everybody else back behind on pit road for tires and fuel. Looks like Darren Silva is going to give up third and come in. A few more drivers hitting pit road now as well. Jeremy Root. Swafford is still on pit road. Jacob Morgan is in. Darren Silva is in. The top 4 last on pit road, lap 78. Everybody behind them, lap 90. 12 laps does not seem like a huge difference, but man, it's going to make all the difference in the world, especially if this race stays green. Everybody pacing around. Pit stop's about done. Looks like everybody is rolling back off. Lights go out on the pace truck. Edmund Jones and now Dustin Slover on the front row. Edmund up 16 spots. Dustin up 14 spots. Blakey Pooh and Jeffrey Goodpaster both involved in that caution. Both stayed out. Blake up 7 spots. Jeffrey up 11. Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. And they are side by side. No advance. No, Edmund sends it a lot deeper into one. Blake looking underneath for second, but doesn't have the room to carry the momentum off the turn. Now Slover, a big run out of turn 4, looks for the lead. Goodpaster now up to third, looking up, caution out back behind, and Pudge involved again. I'm beginning to wonder if Pudge will survive this one. No front bumper, but still getting it, trying to get it done here. Just a big checkup up ahead. Several cars involved, and Pudge drifts it down the backstretch. Edmund Jones still has the lead. And it looks like Blakey Pooh Snickerdoodle Boo Boo is coming to pit road. Telling you, I swear, if you guys ever come to Oklahoma, you have to come see us, because I know you and Angie get along great, and Richie and I just sit around and laugh. Oh, Kevin, I've got a story to tell you sometime when I'm off the air about when my appendix came out. Edmund Jones, Dustin Slover, Jeffrey Goodpaster, Cody Kennedy, Richie Joplin, your top 5. DJ the Iceman Kenner, Austin Minute, Darren Silva, Aaron Brill, and look who has made his way back up into the top 10. Woody on the attack. Ryan McDaniel in 10th. He is missing the entire right front fender. But Ryan McDaniel continues to march his way toward the front. Still early in the season, points still very, very close. This could be a huge points night for Ryan and several other drivers out here. Edmund Jones in control. Hayes' truck is in. Out of turn 4. They fire. Green flag. Back in the air. Dustin likely having some of the best restarts up on the high side. It looked like the Iceman may have bobbled on the restart. And oh, Goodpaster is loose at the front. Caution is back out. That got really close. Goodpaster in the 99 on the bottom, down the back straightaway into turn 3, and just a slow creep. The back end, he gets into Richie Joplin, and oh, Colby Whipple gets a piece of it. And front bumpers go flying down the track. It's short track racing. They don't need a front bumper. The engine will stay cooler. Darren Silva, Colby Whipple, Jeffrey Goodpaster, and Jacob Morgan all on pit road. Pudge back out. Root still on track as well. Clay Kirchenbauer back in. Brian Hewitt still on pit road. Swavsky still on pit road. Definitely truck parts flying tonight. I think we're going to end this race with we've seen in the past where cup cars have become modifieds. We may end up with modified trucks. Looks like they were able to bolt Whipple's bumper back on pretty quickly. Goodpaster, maybe a different story. The real question is becoming how many trucks are coming out of this one unscathed? Remember the top two, Dustin Slover, Edmund Jones on older tires. Everybody else behind them on fresh tires except for the Woody of Ryan McDaniel, who also pitted lap 78. And currently runs in 8th, just keeps sneaking his way toward the front. If Ryan McDaniel gets a top 5 tonight, I will officially do a Pujanowski yes sir. Pace truck is back in. Edmund and Dustin up front. Older tires than everybody behind. Green flag back in the air. Just over 60 to go. Edmund shoots quickly to the lead. Still side by side between Cody Kennedy, Richie Joplin, DJ Kenner, Austin Minute still battling as well. Aaron Brill in 7th. Ryan in 8th, but Blakey Poo right underneath. Darren Silva currently running in 10th. Kind of stuck in traffic. And Cody Kennedy just set the fastest lap of the race. And now Edmund Jones has set the fastest lap of the race, and they are doing this on old tires, but looks like a couple of heat cycles on the tires have made them faster. Cody on the high side going for 2nd. Richie Joplin lingering back and forth, trying to go through the open door up top. Richie, one of the drivers who wants to run the high side coming into tonight. And he is going to take 3rd. But Edmund Jones does have the older tires now with Cody Kennedy and Richie Joplin closing in. How long can he hold them off on the old tires? Dustin Slover sits in 4th. The Iceman in 5th. Iceman up top. Austin Minute, Blake Veekin, Aaron Brill, Ryan McDaniel, Colby Whipple rounding out your top 10. Whipple still on the move. Caution is back out. Lap 115 and Blakey Poo involved. Blake right behind Austin Minute, off into turn 3. Austin goes up top. Oh, Austin gets loose as Blake shoots under. They touch and both go down to the inside. Will Edmund come to pit road this time? Dustin Slover is on pit road. 4 tires and fuel. Ryan McDaniel back in. But Edmund Jones on the old tires staying out. Is he committed at this point? Aaron Brill now on pit road. Jacob Morgan also in. Goodpaster still on pit road. Several trucks already out of the race. And several starting to make their way back into the fight. It looks like Pudge getting a tire change may regain the lead lap here. Jacob Morgan back on pit road. Looks like he is just getting a few extra repairs done. Have to wonder how Edmund is going to do this on the old tires out there. The next 3 cars back have 12 or more lap fresher tires. Colby Whipple in 5th, Darren Silva in 6th. You're talking almost 30 lap fresher tires. Has Edmund saved anything to be able to hold these guys off, and can he do it for another 50 laps? However, with only 13 trucks on the lead lap, anything could happen. He could get another shot at a pit stop. Lights are out on the pace truck. Pace truck is in. Edmund leads them out of 4. Green flag back in the air. Richie quickly underneath Cody Kennedy to 2nd. Shuts the door on the high side, but Cody gets a big run into 3. DJ Kenner lurking right behind. Colby Whipple, the first car on fresh tires. Same with Darren Silva right behind these two on fresh tires. While they're battling back behind, Edmund able to put a couple of car links between them. Jacob Morgan is back on pit road. And Pudge is off pit road on the lead lap, but about a half lap behind. Edmund able to open up a small gap on Richie Joplin, 0.6 of a second. Cody Kennedy sits in 3rd, DJ in 4th. Colby Whipple, Darren Silva on fresh tires, but here comes Dustin Slover on even fresher tires. Wow, Slover gets a little bit loose there, makes it stick. Silva, though, still trying to fight on the high side. And Edmund, surprisingly, is pulling away now 0.7 of a second. Dustin Slover now looking for 5th underneath Colby Whipple. 4th, 5th, and 6th here. Or 5th, 6th, and 7th rather. Quite a battle going on between these 3, with DJ Kenner and Cody Kennedy battling just ahead. Yeah, Edmund is fast despite being on older tires. A really impressive run. None of the fresher tires able to mount a charge as of yet, but Slover about to clear. Dustin Slover now up into 5th place, trying to make his way forward. Now looks under the Iceman, trying to take 4th. Cody Kennedy just ahead. Close call there off turn 2. Dustin Slover is on a march to the front. Does he have enough time to get there? Now looks underneath 2nd place Cody Kennedy. And something has happened to Edmund Jones. Edmund was way out front. Edmund lost connection. Richie Joplin has now taken the lead. Edmund Jones has not rejoined. Richie Joplin has the lead. Dustin in second. Now Cody Kennedy in third. And Dustin is running down Richie Joplin. Slover has almost 30 lap fresher tires than Richie Joplin. He is there. Blake Kirchenbauer dropping to the bottom, lets the leaders go by. He's over 15 laps down now. Richie has the lead, but Dustin is right there and much fresher tires. Dustin starts to look underneath. Richie tries to protect the bottom, but he cannot. Here comes Dustin Slover down the back straightaway into turn 3. Richie doing everything he can to keep Dustin behind him. Oh, it gets really close that time. Cody Kennedy now over 2 seconds behind the leaders. DJ in 4th. Whipple in 5th. Dustin sends it once again. Richie still able to fight up top with 24 laps to go. Caution is out. DJ Kenner and Cody Kennedy involved. They were battling hard for that position. Let's see what happened. DJ looks up to the high side. Oh, Cody gets the wall, clips DJ, and they both go around. Several cars have to get evasive, and a few, like Blake Viken, are involved. Edmund Jones has rejoined the session. Richie Joplin on pit road. Blake Viken staying out. Aaron Brill staying out. Now Blake Viken and Aaron Brill hit pit road. Slover now taking the lead. Colby Whipple into second. Richie Joplin to third. And look who's in 4th. Ryan McDaniel up to 4th and Pudge back in 5th. Edmund Jones back on track, but in 13th. And it looks like Ryan now being scored in 3rd, Pudge in 4th, Darren Silva In fifth, Dustin, though, still out front. Goodpaster looks like he will get one of his laps back. We're going to have less than 20 laps to go here. Everybody on equal tires at this point. Now it's going to be a straight up dogfight. Jacob Morgan out of the race. His engine has gave up the ghost. Green flag back in the air. 18 laps to go. Dustin Slover quickly clears Whipple into the lead. Ryan McDaniel, there's a big crash. Back behind, no caution yet. Looks like there may have been just a big stack up. Hudge going suddenly back to 8th. Looked like there was a bit of a stack up in turns 3 and 4. Let's see what happened here. Ryan a little bobble, and oh, Pudge got a little tap. Ends up in the wall there, 4 wide briefly. Caution back out, lap 155. And it looks like Austin Minute involved. Oh, Ryan McDaniel checked up on the high side. Edmund Jones had to slow down. Austin managed to get it straightened out, but coming off turn 2, just loses the back end. Tanya, that is a great slogan. Ryan McDaniel is back on pit road. Darren Silva is back in. Pudge stays out, it looks like. Cody Kennedy also involved. He is going to stay out. Austin Minute also involved in that incident, staying out. Joey has a valid point. Oh my goodness. It's getting wild. It always gets wild at Bristol, but when the fans are into it like this, folks, it's just even more fun. Y'all don't forget, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy all the fun, all the excitement, all the streams. Man, just all the everything. Tomorrow morning, we will be trucking once again. Likely to be both Angie and I in the truck. Tomorrow night, of course, it is Community Convoy Night. Friday night, Friday fun night. The only rule is leave your feelings at the door. Go have some fun. Lights are out on the pace car. They stack back up one more time. Be 10 to go at the line. Dustin Slover, Colby Whipple, Cody Kennedy, Richie Joplin, Aaron Brill, Pudge, and Darren Silva, the only 7 cars on the lead lap. Austin Minute, Ryan McDaniel, and Jeremy Root still in it in the top 10. Pace truck is in. Dustin leads them out of 4. Green flag back in the air. 10 to go. Slover quickly clears Richie Joplin on the bottom looking for second. Nowski stuck back in traffic despite not having a front end though. Man, he is hauling. Dustin gets himself a little breathing room for the moment. Cody Kennedy now looks for 3rd place underneath Richie Joplin. Well, she needs to make it Sunday night to cheer on her hubby in the playoffs. Richie Joplin looks underneath Colby Whipple for second as Cody tries to get by for 3rd. And while these 3 battle, it's given Dustin a little bit of breathing room. He's got about a half second. Richie looks underneath again. Oh, Richie drives it deep into the corner, has to back way out of it. Cody could not capitalize on it, but Aaron Brill on the move. Meanwhile, Dustin now has a 7/10 of a second lead on Colby Whipple. Colby and Richie continuing to battle it out for second, letting Dustin run away with it. 2 more laps to go at Bristol. Dustin Slover has a 1-second lead. A side-by-side battle for second place. About to be a 3-wide battle for second, while the white flag is out for Dustin Slover. Out of turn 2, they almost touch. And out of 4, Dustin Slover gets his first win of the season. Colby Whipple comes home second, Richie in 3rd, Cody Kennedy in 4th. Aaron Brill comes home 5th, and in a miracle tonight, Ryan McDaniel comes home in the top 10. Ryan McDaniel finally breaks the bad luck streak. He comes home in 9th. Man, it has to feel like a win for him tonight. Let's see if we can talk to our top 3, starting with Richie Joplin. You know, Richie, for a guy as old as you, you're doing really well. Another podium finish, buddy.
Yeah, I got a little bit of left front damage from when Gutpaster spun in front of me, but it got a little tight for me. I done what I could do to loosen it up, but you just fix it up so you can do what you can, and that's it.
Well, it seemed to be enough, man. You and Colby had a great battle going on there at the end. You almost got him on that last 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah, it was good racing him, but next time I'll move him out of the way.
Well, man, a great job, a clean finish to that one, and a great win, or a great podium finish tonight, buddy.
Thank you, Doug.
Colby Whipple comes home in 2nd. Colby, how much of those last 2 laps were you driving in the mirror?
Not at all. I was running my lineup high, doing what I could to see if I could get to Dustin, see if I could capitalize on a mistake he made, and just knowing that Richie's going to race me clean on the inside. I'm going to race him clean up top. If he beats me, cool. If he doesn't, even better, you know?
Well, man, you guys put on one heck of a show. It got close a few times there that last 5 laps or so. But, man, a great job and a great second-place finish tonight.
Yeah, I had fun running up front most of the night. Got to lead some laps, which is fun. Haven't done that this series yet. Yeah, racing with Richie was great. He's a clean driver, raced me really clean. I appreciate that. Yeah, wish I could have won it, but, you know, I'm not upset with second.
Well, buddy, great job tonight, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, Doug.
And gonna go see if we can find our winner. Hopefully, Dustin, you here, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Great job tonight, man. That last 50 laps. You just put on a clinic tonight.
Yeah. It was definitely nervous at those last laps. It was made me nervous on that last caution. I had that lead for a little while there, and I was hoping I was going to keep it. Didn't have to fight for it again. You never know what happens going to happen on the restart. Yeah, definitely a fun race. Definitely made you nervous, especially getting in a couple of cautions there.
I'd imagine so, but man, what a move through the field tonight too. Biggest mover of the night after starting at 16th up to pulling off the win.
Yeah, I don't know what it was tonight because this ain't me at Bristol. I don't like Bristol, and for some reason Bristol treated me nice tonight.
Well, I need to borrow that because Bristol don't like me either. But man, you definitely put on one heck of a show tonight and a well-deserved win, buddy.
Thank you. I hope I can keep it up in the next few races here too.
Hope so, man. Congratulations, Dustin.
Thank you.
Dustin Slover gets the win, a wild finish at Bristol. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope everybody had as much fun as we did. We'll see you tomorrow morning for some trucking, tomorrow night for the community convoy, and who knows what else we'll have in the coming few days. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.